Hey everyone, this is GKE715. Welcome back to my Let's Play on The Legend of Zelda: Link's Awakening. In the last episode, well, we ended up like doing a couple side quests, a couple of collecting the secret seashells. We also helped out a mermaid and got a skill from her. But now we're about to move into Catfish's Maw, which is the fifth dungeon. I think like the fifth dungeon in the entire game. I think. Level 5, Catfish's Maw. So here we are. Let's go look and explore like the Catfish's Maw. So, starting off, we have this room right here where there's a Zol and a Helmasaur and also a Spark. Let's go in this room. Okay, there we got some keys. We have another Helmasaur in here. There we go. That gets rid of them. There's a chest there, but we really cannot do not much. We really cannot do like not much in this to get that chest. Let's see. Oh, didn't mean to push that. Anyways, let's go here. We have another chest around here in this area. Alright, we have the compass. So, that's interesting. That's good, so let's make our way out of here. Now down here, there is a platform section that we gotta balance our weight. Like that. Now we go up here. We got some style fells in this room. Now in this room, we have to push these blocks right like together to kind of make like a chocolate like giant piece. Let's go grab this this key. And in this room, there is a room, with a skull. Make sure you remember those rooms. Let's go like over here. And now we're about to go back. There we go. Okay. Let's go in here. Here we got here. Okay. So let's go grab this Guardian Acorn over here. We got more. We have another room up ahead here. A couple more monsters. There we go. Some blade traps, but no biggie. We can just jump. There we go. Now we go over here. Alright, we got some bombs. At least like a one of these. That's helpful. Oh, and also look at this. If you manage to perfectly time a spark around a pot, you can actually get them stuck in one place. This is really helpful, if you need to move around without them getting in the way. Anyways, we got a stone beak, so now we can talk to owl statues. Now we go here. What do we got here? Some arrows. Oh, okay. Careful with that eye. Yeah. Okay. At least I got through it. Okay, can't push those. Can't push that. Okay, yeah, we really cannot do anything about it, so I just wasted our time. Okay. Let's see what we got around here. Nope, can't shoot the eyes, okay. Let's look around what we got here. Okay, I guess we're gonna have to go the other way around, just down here. There we go. Alright, we got a piece of power. Okay, let's go over here. Now let's go up here. There we go. Alright, that gets rid of these Stalfos out of the way. What do we got here? If you can't destroy a skeleton with your sword, try using a bomb. Alright, we got a new mini-boss. Alright, this guy right here, this is Master Stalfos. Master Stalfos, of course, because, you know, just like all the Stalfos, he can actually jump. If you're far away from him, he will actually, like, stomp on you, or at least attempt to. If you do approach him, or if he doesn't approach you, he will, like swing with his sword. But when he's with a swing, hit him in the leg, and then drop a bomb on him. There we go. Now he's gonna get back up, and actually, if you try to attack him, he will block with his sword, so don't bother. There we go. There we go. That's one. Alright, I think that's 2 bombs. And then 3. Yep, 3 bombs and that takes care of him. Ugh, I can't beat you. I'm out of here. Alright, that's one. That's 1. Well, with that, we know he fled, but we I have a feeling that it's not over yet. I got what was inside of this box. Come and get it if you can, Master Stalfos. And yep, the only one time when a monster actually leaves me has a head sprite. You know, because most of the characters like Marin and the other ones actually have those too. Yeah, we got some cheeps in here. Wait, can you jump on them? I'm not sure if you can actually. Hold on. Oh, you can! Oh! I didn't know you could jump on them. Interesting. Well, that's good to know. Okay. We got some shrouded like Stalfos where, you know, where they hide in those. We got some stars and an anti-fairy in this room as well. Which I'm gonna do the logical thing and of course burn it. And trap the fairy in the bottle. So now I have a couple of extra lives, you know, just in case if I need some healing. Dive under where torchlight beams do cross. Alright, we found the nightmares like doors over here. So let's see like what's down here. Can't do none. Alright, can't do like much with that. We got some Goombas, but of course they're not gonna do much, I'll be honest. Push that like that way over here. There you go. Okay, really cannot do not much over there, so I guess we're gonna have to go over here. Alright, I guess we're gonna have to look around, like where well, we have to go around and look where where we fought like Master Stalfos at least originally. And oh, I was an idiot. I should have went the other way around. Dang it. Okay, that's fine. Let's just go back and travel where we first found Master Stalfos. Oh. Okay, I was an idiot for grabbing that bomb. But anyways, though, if you guys so about Master Stalfos, what's interesting about him though, like he looks more like the later on like more traditional Stalfos that look like undead knights, like those ones. But really though, in the original, like at least in the original Zelda days, Stalfos were just like these regular old skeletons that just jump and backed off, or throw bones occasionally. And actually, I don't think you guys haven't been paying attention, but we did have a new Stalfos variant that actually threw bones. I think one of them, was throwing bones at us. Which I think it was the... I don't know which variant of him was it. I don't know was it, but we'll have to see them later. Anyways, we have this area right here, so let's go like... Okay, we haven't checked this room out, so I may as well like check this. There we go. What we got here? Alright, we have a water room right here. May as well like dive, see what's under here. And we can look at that. We you know there's an underwater like section over here. There we go. Now let's go swim upwards. And look at that. There is a key in this area, but we can't do anything about it. But it's good to know, that we have explored the area so far without a map. All right, let's go to like check over here. All right, we have another like room in here. We really cannot do not much in here, so we'll just have to go. Ow, ow. All right, grab this piece of power, man. Let's get a move on. Oh god, okay. Now let's go actually up here. See what we can uncover. That opens up that opens up that door, but I want to go like around here and check this area first. There we go. What do we got over here? All right, we have another door this way. Let's see here. All right, that opens up like that door. All right, we found out the third room where we're gonna fight like Master Stalfos. Also, speaking about Stalfos, here's like what I was talking about. So this one specifically, these red ones. If we hit them, yeah, they throw bones at us. Yeah, these red Stalfos are like the ones that we have to look out for because they're the ones with projectile moves. So a little bit dangerous, in the average like a guarding variety, that we've seen so far. Anyways, we have the dungeon map, so now we can at least like know where Master Stalfos will be hiding, of course. So that's a good thing. Anyways, let us go down where we can actually find them. Which I reckon he's actually, I believe, like down this way, I think. All right. Yep, he's in here. Oh, you found me! You're a real pesky kid, you know that? Right, righto. Alright, once again, second fight, with Master Stalfos. Yeah, despite the time that he has time to prepare, he has not changed strategies. He is still, the same thing. He does not do anything. And it's a real crying shame how, of course, he doesn't, change tactics, really. There we go. Bomb him once more. There we go. Ugh, I can't beat you. I'm out of here. That is the second time, with him. So now, let's go, and go to the third room, where we fought the guy. Or not fought him, where we found his third room on purpose. Or not on purpose, more like I guess out of curiosity, of course. Alright, let's go up here. You found me! You're a real pesky kid, you know that? And yep, he'll keep repeating his line over and over. There we go. Let's go bomb him once again. Three bombs and he'll go down. Yeah, for a really cool, cool looking mini boss, he really is a joke. Really, despite being, at least be claiming an expert swordsman, he really, isn't really up to what he lives up to. Alright, with that's the third time, and now we're gonna go and fight him for the fourth time. Because remember, there was a skull room with four patterns, which was the one that we found in the beginning of the dungeon. So, logically, we're gonna go back travel over there and go after him. But of course, we need to do this. Or actually, no, instead, I could do this instead. Watch this. If you guys remember Mambo, he said we could use it instead of dungeons. Warp to the entrance. And look at that, see? Yeah, Mambo can act, or Mambo, whatever it's called. It can actually let us warp to the beginning of the dungeon. It's very similarly to Furor's Wind, which is a magic spell that was in Ocarina of Time that you could use to teleport to the beginning of the dungeon. So really useful. I'll tell you guys that. Anyways, let's go like over here where Master Stalfos apparently has been hiding for quite some time. Okay, I actually meant... Yeah, okay, alright. I can only do like the long jump at the beginning. Alright, there we go, channeling our inner Mario Brothers in there. You know, actually, believe it or not, though, guys, I actually have been playing like Mario Brothers 3 like for a while, and to be honest, though, I'm pretty close to beating the game. And I'm gonna say this: I did not use the recorder on Mario Brothers 3. No, I actually just beat the game entirely on my own. All right, here we go. Third fight against Master Stalfos, of course. There we go. One more attack and he's out. There we go. And with that, he dropped a familiar item. This is the hook shot. Its chain stretches long when you use it. And the hook shot, well, if everyone knows what it does, well, it lets us like reach to faraway places. Now, the hook shot, I believe it first appeared, I believe, in Link's Awakening, at least far as I'm aware of, but I'm not really sure. If anyone can tell me, let me know when did it really first appear. But this item is going to be incredibly useful, and you guys will see what I mean. Because this item, you know, will let us, of course, well, travel at very, like, long distances. Not as long as the, you know, as our long jump, but of course, it will be useful. And of course, the hook shot, you know, if you use it against if you guys remember, like in my Twilight Princess Let's Play, the claw shot, which is actually a version of the hook shot, can do this, you know, to Helmasaurs. Yeah, we can remove the mask of the Helmasaurs and make them easier, you know, to kill. Really easy. Yeah. Like that. Oh, you can also use it. You can also use it like to stun enemies, of course. And also reach items, which is also makes it like, you know, useful. Anyways, with the with our hook shot, we can actually go. Wait, actually, before I do, we go over here. There is a chest. Let's go grab it and take these silver rupees. Now, but make sure though you can only hook onto wooden objects. Remember that, all right? You can only hook onto wooden objects. So whatever you do, don't do anything stupid. Anyways, there you go. So yeah, like you can also like stun like really like jumpy enemies like a Stalfos, which makes it like also much easier to defeat them. Anyways, with the hookshot now in hand, this dungeon's gonna be a piece of cake in order to beat. Okay, gotta jump. Okay, didn't meant to use the X button to jump. Nope, wrong, you know what? Yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna grab the bombs, because why not? I prefer, like, you know... Alright, let's just go, over here. And actually, now that we actually have the, well... Now that we actually have the hook shot, we can do this. Yep, we can grab onto those, like, flaps, and now we have these little bridges that we can now, like, make our way over here. Which is awesome. Anyways, let's go, like, over here. Which, of course, we can do that. Now let's go over here. Hook onto this. Give me your mask. There we go. I usually check what was in these pots. So we can see like any treasure or anything like that. All right, we have a small key. That's nice. Which means we can now use I can now use it to get over there. So I'm gonna go over here. And now I'm gonna go open up like that this block right here. Okay, new mini bosses. These are Gomas. Gomas. Anyone that knows how to defeat them should be obvious. If you played the very first Zelda game, you know what weapon to use against them. Gomas can, well, charge at you and also fire out green fireballs out of their eyes. That's about their attacks, really. And the bow is a very effective weapon to kill them. If you do not have the bow, however, you'll have to use the hook shot, which the hook shot is a big pain. It's a much more bigger pain to use, and it's true. Okay, let's see. Come on. There we go. See, all right, yeah, the front Goma is the one that I have a little bit of a hard time to kill. But the back one is a lot more easier since that one's just like far away. That one's gonna go for the charge. There we go. There we go. Yeah, that's why I took the 60 bow upgrade, because believe me, it's gonna be useful. That's one. Now here comes the second Goma. All right, he's gonna go for the charge. And now let's go wait for it to open its eye open. Oh, no. Going for the charge once again. There we go. Come on, open your eye up once more. Alright, he should be... Alright, it should be down on a couple more hits, and then it's down for good. Yeah, the Gomas there look more like crabs than anything. Like, I mean, they look like arachnids in the past, but Jesus, these ones just look like crabs. Alright, well that Goma's defeated, and of course I will take my fairies. Now we go over here, and also these hookshot spots, they actually look like Bowser from, of course, from Super Mario Brothers. Anyone should know who he is. And ironically, most of you guys probably know who he is, because you probably may have seen a couple of my other Let's Plays. Or do know that he's famous, too. Anyways, let's go go up here, which we dropped down from previously. Which over here, we need a key. So, which, at least on the bright side, we did took care of the Gomas. That's good. We don't need to deal with them anymore. Alright. Let's go open these up. It's over here. What do we got? What's the verdict? Or not the verdict, the way. Okay, it looks like we still have a couple of chests that we have not exactly fully explored yet. So I guess we're gonna go and go look for them. Alright, this way. Alright, now we go up here. Alright, let's go over this way over here. Okay. Okay, now let's go over here up this way. What's in this chest? There is 50 rupees in this area. Oh god! And I fell down to my own death. Okay. I'm gonna go what's in here. There is another small key, which I shall take it. Now let's go over here. Now I should take also this chest. There is more rupees in here. That's cool. Money's pretty tight, I'll be honest. And over here, there is another. There's a chest up ahead, which of course I don't think we weren't able to take it. Yep. Oh wait, no, wait. I already got that chest. I am an idiot. Wow. Okay. Let's see, like where do we have to go? Oh. Okay, let me see here. We got the chest. We got the chest in this area right here. So with that, I guess it leaves us with this one chest that's over here. That's the last one that we have to grab. And I reckon that probably it's in one of these staircases that we have to look around for. Oh wait, nope, it's right here, right in that room. Yeah, right in this room right here, there is a like an entrance that we couldn't also enter either. Or I mean, we did enter it through swimming on the water, but the problem with it is that we really couldn't explore it further because one, we did not have the hook shot at the time. So let's go like over there and get it. There we go. We'll get those water tektites. Let's move on against these bloopers. There we go. Now let's go up. There we go. All right, now let's go like open up open up that. And now off we go. There. With that, we have the Nightmare's key. So now let's go and fight the boss. Or the Nightmare in this case. Alright. Alright, next up, let us go and confront the boss. But before I need to stomp the Goomba. Don't look at me. You know, I have a habit of doing that, okay? Anyways. Speaking of Mario and all that stuff, I don't know if you guys did not knew this and all that, or forget it. I really like keep forgetting like so many times that like that's not even worth my time to remember nowadays. Okay, I gotta find where I fought those Gomas. I think it was right down there. Okay. Give me that. Okay. Anywho's, guys. Anywho's. Let's see what one thing that I'm trying to remember and all that stuff. Like when it comes to okay. A while ago, I actually did try to do a test recording on my NES, right? Or at least on my NES Mini that I have there. I tried in order to use my capture card, but for some reason it wouldn't work. So I'm probably gonna have to work on some kind of a type of like rearrange something in order to make it work. Because I don't even know what's going on with that. I mean I don't know. Like capture cards are supposed to work with just about any console, and yet somehow it ain't working with an NES Mini, which I still find it really interesting. Alright, let's go up here. That removes the block. Let's go over here. Let's go here. So, you are the outsider come to wake the windfish. I shall eat you. Slime eel. Alright, so here's the boss. This is slime eel. So to defeat the slime eel, we actually have to pull this thing out of its hiding holes. Make sure its mouth is open. So make sure you need to make sure that like the mouth is open to hook it out. Like that, and then attack like that pink orb. That's located in its body. Like that. There we go. Like that. Yeah, for some reason, Slimy was a little bit difficult in the original like, Link's Awakening. In fact, to this very day, I still consider like one of the hardest 2D bosses. See, give it a minute for that to come out. Yeah, that is a fake. Yeah, it is a fake Slime. It behaves like similarly to Moldorm, and then it'll explode. So if you see like with the black eyes, be careful. Okay, couldn't even get it. Couldn't get it in time. Where is it? There we go. Tisk, tisk. You don't seem to know what kind of island this is. What a fool! And we were just given a warning, you know, by a boss, which is already a little bit off, really. Because like, you know, we have been defeating like bosses like left and right, and now they are starting to talk. It's just not normal for them to do that. Anyways, we got the Wind Marimba. Shrine. The island's secret in the shrine. With that, we've beaten like Catfish's Maw. So with that, guys, next time in the Legend of Zelda: Link's Awakening, I guess we know we're gonna be heading off where we're supposed to go. Until then, see you guys then. Peace out.